Hello there, beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. Now, a lot of us guys living in the United States, we've been a little worried, a little confused, a little frustrated with what's been going on. But today, it's not about that. Today, I'm going to try and take your mind off it with a little bit of comedy. Not comedy that I wrote, but comedy that's actually happening. Now, if you guys are looking at my screen, this is not a joke. Well, it is a joke, but not in the sense that you'd think. Well, a lot of us and a lot of you guys probably share the concern that there are people in academia, not all of academia of course, but there are certain disciplines in academia that's really trying to make the world look more like...
Look at all those feminists.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah! All right!
There are three brave academics that has sort of proven to be what we think is happening, and they're fighting back, and they're fighting back using geniuses, you know, really creative techniques, and most importantly, humor. So I'm going to read you guys a report. And now, to really understand the full beauty of what's happening, I will link everything that I'm doing, everything that I'm showing you guys in the video description, and you guys really have to check it out yourself, because otherwise you're just missing out. So this is the project report of three really ingenious human beings: James Lindsay, Peter Boghossian, and Helen Pluckrose. I'm sorry if I butchered these names. These three people are my new heroes because they are incredibly smart. If you guys are not sure as to what's happening, these people have been writing bogus papers and submitting to peer-reviewed feminist journals. I'm not even sure if that's a thing, but apparently that's a thing. We'll just do a quick summary of some of the things that these people have submitted and accepted. So the Breitbart headline that you guys wrote, dog rape culture, yeah, this is an actual paper. Well, by actual paper, these people were faking it. These people were trying to make it a joke, but they submitted to a peer-reviewed journal and it got accepted. Let's read the summary. Title: Dog Park: Human Reactions to Rape Culture and Queer Performativity in Urban Dog Parks in Portland, Oregon. Understand that this is a troll. These three people, they were trolling these journals to expose them. Published in and recognized as exemplary scholarship by Gender, Place, and Culture, the leading feminist geography journal and a top 10 gender studies journal. There's a thing called feminist geography. Now, wait till you see the ingenious these people have. In the name of Helen Wilson, PhD, of the fictitious Portland Ungendering Research Initiative, this character is a fictitious character that they made up. So the summary: the dog parks are rape-condoning spaces and a place of rampant canine rape culture and systemic oppression against the oppressed dog, through which human attitudes to both problems can be measured and analyzed by applying black feminist criminology. This is done to provide insights into training men of the sexual violence and bigotry to which they are prone. Arguably our most absurd paper. Let me read you the comments that came from the journal. This is a wonderful paper, incredibly innovative, rich in analysis, and extremely well written and organized given the incredibly diverse literature sets and theoretical questions brought into conversation. The author's development of the focus and contributions of the paper is particularly impressive. The fieldwork executed contributes immensely to the paper's contribution as an innovative and valuable piece of scholarship that will engage readers from a broad cross-section of disciplines and theoretical formations. I believe this intellectually and empirically exciting paper must be published, and congratulate the author of the research of the writing, reviewer one.
Really makes you think.
So in a peer-reviewed journal, there's generally more people. Let me play you guys a clip of these three ingenious people and their reactions. By the way, I will link the YouTube channel in the description. This report and the papers that they published, the authors have been kind enough to share the Google Drive information. All of this will be in the description below if you guys want to check it out yourself. And let's see these intelligent, beautiful crusaders reacting to their paper got published. Let's have some fun.
I just read my email. We have our first win. The dog park paper has been accepted. They don't know. We're about to tell them. Gotta read you something. Dear Dr. Helen Wilson, I have now closely considered the revisions
Helen Wilson does not exist, by the way.
of your manuscript, Dog Park, and will recommend its publication in Gender, Place, and Culture. You have done very good work to address the issues the reviewers raised and have clarified your arguments. Thank you for your contribution to Gender, Place, and Culture, and I hope to be seeing your manuscript in print. Yours truly, PhD, Managing Editor, Gender, Place, and Culture. We have an accepted paper in the #1 feminist geography journal. Since approximately June of 2017, I, along with two other concerned academics, Peter Bogosian and Helen Pluckrose, have been writing intentionally broken academic papers and submitting them to highly respected journals in fields that study gender, race, sexuality, and similar topics.
Well, there you go. I'm going to link this YouTube channel down in the description. You guys got to check them out. These people are insanely smart. Now, if you think this is a one-off incident, no. These people got 7 of their equally ridiculous paper published. There's one titled Dildos, going through the back door, challenging straight male homohysteria and transphobia through receptive, penetrative sex toy use. Let me read the summary. This is going to be all sorts of fun. That it is suspicious that straight men rarely anally self-penetrate using sex toys, and that is probably due to fear of being thought homosexual or homohysteria and bigotry against trans people or transphobia. It combines these ideas to a novel concept called trans hysteria, which is suggested by one of the paper's peer reviewers, encouraging them to engage in receptive, penetrative eroticism, decrease transphobia, and increase feminist values. If you're wondering what the journal had to say, this article is an incredibly rich and exciting contribution to the study of sexuality and culture, and particularly the intersection of masculinity and this contribution is to be certain is important, timely, and worthy of publication, of course. This is genius. Another paper they got published, Feminist Mein Kampf. If you want to know the summary, it's essentially accepted by Journal of Women and Social Work. And what these people did, the last 2/3 of this paper is based upon rewriting roughly 3,600 words of Chapter 12 of Volume 1 of Mein Kampf by Adolf Hitler through its diverse significantly from the original. This chapter is the one in which Hitler lays out a multi-point plan which we partially reproduced why the Nazi Party is needed and why it requires and what it requires of its members. The first 1/3 of the paper is our own theoretical framing to make the attempt possible. It's just it's trolling to the 4chan. You guys step over. As brilliant as you guys are, you've met your match. And let's look at the reviewer comments. This is an interesting paper seeking to further the aims of inclusive feminism by attending the issue of allyship and solidarity. I guess there's 2 reviewers for these journal. There's a ton more. There's fat bodybuilding, jokes on you. What else? They got Hooters and ethnography of restaurant masculinity, themes of objectification. What else do these people have? These guys are so brilliant. And moon meetings and the meaning of sisterhood. Beautiful. These are the 7 papers that these guys published. These people have been kind enough to share a Google Drive with all the information that they have. I will link all of this in the description below. And here's the interesting part. These guys weren't just doing this to make fun of academia. Well, there's obviously an element of that too. But these guys are raising an important question. parents, taxpayers. This is what you're training the future generation in. And now, that earlier scene that we saw in the beginning of the video, it all makes sense now, right? See those people? See those hilariously delusional people? There's a whole army of those in training while we speak. Well, you guys, that's it for this particular video. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys very soon.